So integrated reporting, when you look at sort of the origins of the idea, it really goes back into practice, like most new management ideas. About 10 years is all. A company called Novozymes, an enzymes company based in Denmark, was the first company to issue an integrated report. Then there was a Brazilian company called Natura that does cosmetics and fragrances. Different countries, different industries. There's no way they could have known they were doing it than a company called Novo Nordisk. And then 10 years later, you have a number of things that have happened. I wrote a book on integrated reporting called One Report, Integrated Reporting for a Sustainable Strategy. Came out 4 years ago, and I'm writing another book now, as Kathy mentioned, and the title of the book is The Integrated Reporting Movement. And I'll explain why I'm calling it a movement. And then the subtitle is Meaning, Momentum, Motives, and Materiality. And they're all important. The reason I think of integrated reporting as a movement is, with the exception of South Africa, there's no regulatory mandate anywhere in the world. And I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I'm not sure it should. I think eventually it needs to, just like with accounting standards. I think we need to get the framework sorted out, which is what the International Integrated Reporting Council does. High-level framework talks about 6 capitals: financial, manufactured, natural, but it also talks about human and intellectual and social and relationship. And it kind of gets to this issue of sustainability. As Jordan mentioned, it tends to have an environmental connotation, particularly in the developed world. So people talk about sustainability programs as kind of the green things. It's carbon emissions and water and waste and so forth. When you go to developing countries, believe it or not, you go to places like China and South Africa, and you say sustainability, people tend to think more social issues. They think product quality, they think worker safety, they think job creation. They see the environmental issues as kind of a luxury good. It's something that developed countries can afford to do because, they're further down the path of economic development. So it's one of those terms that means different things to different people. I don't think we're going to sort that out. For my purposes, I define sustainability in terms of the perspective of a company. A company has a sustainable strategy if it can create value for shareholders over the long term, underscore long term, and contribute to a sustainable society. And that gets into the positive and negative externalities that Kathy was talking about.